Hi, Swell Lady. I'm back with another strange build move. Have you ever taken a look at the discotheque Europa nightclub in Windenburg? If you have Get Together, you've probably seen it. You know, it's really not that bad of a building. I want my Sims to be able to go there, but to me, this building has never fit in well with Windenburg. I mean, Windenburg looks very old world. Now, I know this area down by that dock and pier and everything is a little more modern, but I think I'm going to change that. So I'm going to move the nightclub to Sequoia, where my Sims will live. So I decided to place it on this lot, Robles Point. Now, I know this is a house and some townies live there, but they can move somewhere else. I think that this entire Anchor Point area is very well suited to a commercial zone. So I'm going to not have any homes here. Everything is going to be commercial. And I'm going to start with a nightclub. So my new name, Disco Point. Let's check it out.
Okay, I'm really excited for this build. Really, it's not a build, it's just a reno. And I started not to even make a video of it. But you can see here that I've placed the nightclub down on this Robles Point lot. And the lot is much bigger than the lot was where the building is originally in Windenburg. So I've got a lot of extra space. I'm going to make that a parking lot, which you'll see really at the end of the video. I spent some time doing a fence and some bushes kind of all around it. And then I really started looking at the outside of the building, checking out the colors, the windows, and that sort of thing. So the first thing I wanted to do was really just kind of give it a refresh, brighten it up a little. And so I started looking at this ceiling. You know, there's windows there on the ceiling kind of as decoration, but because it's enclosed, none of that window light gets into the actual building. So I wanted to change that. So my first step was to enlarge this opening. As you can see, part of the dance floor is covered. So I'm making the balcony smaller so that the entire dance floor is opened to the 2 stories. So to do that, I had to make these bathrooms smaller. So I just started scooting everything over. As you can see here, I left them pretty much the same kind of layout that they already were. I just wanted to get that balcony opened up, but still give the Sims room to walk around so that that dance floor, the entire thing, would be open to the 2 stories above. Brighten everything up by putting some lights in there, getting rid of some of the old base game stuff and the Get Together stuff. We have so many packs. Get Together is one of the oldest packs, and we have so many more build items, buy items available to us now. So many new windows, so many new lights, so many new colors and things. So here I'm starting to play around with some windows and looking at the colors. And I kind of changed my mind a little bit before I finally settled. I like the red that they have in the color scheme. I also kind of like a hot pink. And I kind of stick with reds and oranges and hot pinks and kind of this gray taupey stuff. I even added more lights, as you can see, to the outside, more signs so that it would be more visible from the street. I wanted to get more light in the building during the daytime and still be able to have it dark at nighttime so that it seemed like a nightclub. Freshen up with some of the new doors that are available to us. Freshen up with some of the new openings and doors on the interior. I also changed the tile floors, especially in those bathroom areas. You can see there I ended up with the terracotta. It gave me the red, but also seemed like a tile, but not too fancy, because this is a nightclub. So I decided to kind of update the look there from the outside. I like those windows from Eco Living. Lets in a little more light, but still kind of difficult to see in. Still experimenting with the windows. I wanted something pretty tall. And I decided to match that door and go with that kind of it's almost a broken glass look with those angular things. I thought that other one there in the center looked very angular, so I thought that might look pretty good to go with the angular. I tried different layouts before I finally get kind of settled on what I wanted to do, but you can see these let in so much more sunlight during the day. It's really much brighter in there now, and you can see a little bit better. I like to be able to see when I'm playing, and I don't think the Sims really care. I had to remember that there's this basement area. I kept forgetting about it. I didn't make a lot of changes to it, but I did make a few. All right, so here I'm going to put in actual windows so that we can get some more sunlight coming in. And then, of course, I realized what I thought had been windows out there was just some strange lights that didn't really do anything. I think that trim adds a lot to a building, so I really experimented some with the trim. It makes the buildings look a little more finished, I think. And I had some trouble there. I'm not sure exactly how that was originally built, so I ended up leaving that stair railing trim. I didn't want to mess up. I like the fountains. They have that fountain area outside and then some more inside, and I really like those. I end up lighting them a little bit better and putting more of the emitters in them so that they're even fancier than just a little bit of water. They actually kind of do something. I also really like those lit staircases and stair railings, so I decided to really embrace that red and put all of that that would light up, especially since I was making it a little brighter in here as far as a white light. I wanted to have more of the nightclub feel, so I got those stairs and those stair railings that would light up. And to make those little two-person seating areas a little more intimate here downstairs in the bar area, I wanted to give them a hanging lamp above, and then I also used some of that stuff from high school living that normally goes over beds. I think you'll see that later. Looking at some floor choices, I got rid of that strange wood that was up there. This building doesn't have wood anywhere else, and so I kind of thought having a wood floor there was a little odd. And here I try to change the coloring on the bar a little bit, kind of experimenting with which bar I should really use. There are so many that really match and go with that bar back there, and since you can change the colors of it, but I wanted a couple of countertops, and it's hard to match the in-game counters that we have with the bars. They don't all match, so I wanted to find something that looked okay together. I decided that this looks okay. I think that the bar needs to be a wet bar. This is the only place where you can order a drink in this entire building. Well, no, there's a bar in the basement, but this is the main one. And what if you wanted something else, a cup of coffee? So I needed a counter for a sink and a coffee maker. Now I'm really thinking about those tables. I like those glass tables, but I wanted to see if any of the newer things that we've gotten might look a little bit better. Pretty sure I ended up just keeping those tables and switching out the chairs. Going with a wide range of colors. This interior color scheme seems to be red, but also pink. So I didn't want to stick with just all one color chair. I did a variety. Now here you can see the finished build. Here's my wonderful parking lot. There's even a limo and a news van that has come up because we have a famous sim that's coming to check it out, maybe have a drink and a quick dance. I hope you liked my nightclub reno. Remember, you can download it from the gallery, Boss Lady TV. Thanks for checking out my builds.
Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for checking out my disco point. And if you want to download it, it's on the gallery. My gallery ID is Boss Lady TV, just like it is everywhere. And as always, if you like this video, click the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.